Welcome back to Bible Chat. The name, the stone, the power. Acts 4, 1 through 12. Now, Peter is preaching. He is stepping fully into the role and the calling that Jesus gave him. He's no longer hesitant, no longer wavering. He stands and he speaks with clarity and authority. He's addressing everyone, the people, the priests, the Sadducees, the whole religious and social spectrum is present, and they're not pleased. What troubles them most is resurrection. Peter is proclaiming that in Jesus there is resurrection from the dead. For the Sadducees, who deny resurrection altogether, this is intolerable. For others, even those who believe in resurrection in some general sense, the claim that it is in Jesus is deeply unsettling. So they arrest him. He's held in custody overnight. But the message cannot be contained. Many who hear believe, and the number grows to about 5,000. This is no small thing. The next day, Peter stands before the high priest and the ruling council, and the question is direct. By what power or by what name did you do this? They're referring to the healing. They want to know the source. Peter's answer is just as direct. He doesn't rely on personal strength. He doesn't appeal to clever argument. He does not soften the claim. Respectfully, he addresses them, rulers and people and elders. If we are being questioned today about a good deed done to someone who was sick, and how he was healed, let it be known to all of you and all of the people of Israel. And then he names the source, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. The name matters. Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh saves. Christ, the anointed one, the Messiah. This is not vague spirituality. This is not a general principle. This is a specific person in history, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, whom you crucified and whom God raised from the dead. Peter does not dilute the truth. He names both human responsibility and divine action. You crucified him. God raised him. God has spoken the final word. Then Peter reaches into the language they knew well. The stone you rejected has become the cornerstone. They're builders. They examined the stone. They judged it unfit. They cast it aside. But God overturned their verdict. The rejected stone is now the cornerstone, the one who determines alignment, structure, and stability for everything else. This is both theological and deeply practical. You can reject the stone, but you cannot prevent God from making it the cornerstone. You can dismiss the truth, but that doesn't stop God from establishing it as foundational. Then Peter brings it into sharp, unavoidable conclusion. There is salvation by no one else, for there's no other name under heaven given among mortals by which you must be saved. The name is not negotiable. The authority is not derived from human approval. The outcome is not determined by public opinion. This is God's work. The cornerstone stands, whether accepted or rejected. The name saves, whether honored or resisted. The question is not what we decide about him. The question is what God has already declared. And God has declared Jesus Christ of Nazareth is the cornerstone and the only name by which we are saved.